Hey folks, welcome back. We got a trial to run. A clinical trial. No, no, real trial. The real trial. Who opened the third seal? The third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. I need to find out who opened the lock. Then someone breached the third holy seal, took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so that we may gorge on justice. Lady Love dies. What is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. We have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here? There is more truth to find. Who went through it? Um. Captain Memory. Hold on. The unknown blood sample that opened the third seal last night was Dion Nagate's. They opened the blood lock on the third seal using Capcom. I mean, it is multiple people did it. Look, Sam did it, but also Dion Nagate did it as well. So, who opened the lock on the night of the murder? It wasn't, well, he didn't open up the lock on the night of the murder. It was actually Dion Nagate. I mean, it's true. Sam opened it the night before, but it was, I believe Dion Nagate was the one who could get through the coded lock. Who is Dion Nagate? A mysterious killer hidden on the island. A tantalizing truth. The secret lies within the architect's alibi.
This is nonsense.
The investigation freak is fabricating a lie.
This is nonsense.
I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at Witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting. That's true. The building logs confirm her entry time at 9 p.m. and her exit after the murder. I mean, but you have other ways. Are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out to his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime, and return, doesn't it? And the building logs would have registered her returning.
Sorry.
That's true. When Carmelina architected the island, she
remains
constructed a
are
network
the
of
facts.
trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
Do your job.
That is absolute nonsense. Secret trans-dimensional corridors? Are you serious? Is the truth really hiding in these bizarre facts?
Crime cannot
I
hide.
found Carmelina's son in a hidden vault on the mountain. His name was Dion Nagate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the
I
corridors.
have a bad feeling about
In this vault, the corridors connected to Witness's apartment in the council building.
Paradise feels
5
wrong.
minutes, Witness was out on the balcony taking a call. Carmelina could have used a corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements. User LLD traveled between the exits of the corridor in 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
What?
This is all a lie the investigator cooked up. I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Love Dies is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the penthouse?
Don't test me.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There's a corridor leading from the outside of the penthouse back to Dion Nagate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's power to make the corridor and escaped back to his room, making a corridor. I never expected anything like this, Love Dies. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridors. Get Dion Nagate and deposit him at the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
The facts and
She
the
claims it was to
truth
work on a
are
new
not
project,
the
but no
same.
one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who is the father? Aiz Kiwami. He and Dion Nagate had the same blood. Had? Aiz took his own life years ago. Dion Nagate killed himself when I found him. Why? We'll get to that later, Judge. This sounds like a conspiracy. Architect Carmelina's alibi is broken.
Show me.
Present
the
your
truth.
evidence. Construct a truth. Aiz Kiwami is Dion Nagate's father. He's got council blood.
Show me your truth.
Dion Nagate's blood is in the penthouse. He was there last night.
Show me your truth.
Before he killed himself, Dion Nagate told me he killed the council. I mean, he did. To kill the council, he would have needed to get through the seals.
Show me your truth.
Dion Nagate's blood had been used on the third seal lock. The blood lock registered his blood.
Show
last
me
night.
your truth.
That's it. Henry's blood was logged on the blood lock, but this was clearly planted. That doesn't prove he went through the lock. Judge, I think you and I both know that this is bigger than Henry, and he's being scapegoated. The truths are strange on this island. I agree.
The court finds Dion Nagate guilty.
Oh, Dion Nagate. Whoops. Little off. Little off, but, you know, all good. All good. Oh no. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, why don't you... Yeah, okay, save.
Getting saved.
Who breached the fourth holy seal? Requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. Fourth holy seal lies deep within the dense fog of obtuse mystery the silent has to offer. Lady Love dies. What is a fourth holy seal? It requires godliness to pass through. Godliness. How did the council pass
Got
through it?
it.
Montserrat owned a piece of Crying Grudge's flesh and a pendant that would allow him to open the seal. This means that the council can only enter with Montserrat. We have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or there's another truth there?
The facts and the
There's
truth
more
are
truth to
not the
find.
same.
Who breached the fourth holy seal and found themselves at the scene of the carnage? Okay. Dion Nagate had it on his flesh. Yeah, they also had the flesh. I mean, it's Carmelina who breached the fourth holy seal. I mean, so the truth is that Carmelina fused it to him. I do like that it showed, like, their names turn white for a second. You don't get to see it until, like, it's very brief. It's very weird. I don't know why I like that. So, she didn't technically breach the fourth holy seal, but she did do it to, like... No, Carmelina. We'll say it's Carmelina. Because she's the one that fused it to him.
When love
The evidence
dies,
points to Carmelina
do
breaching the
your
seal.
job.
You have
Show
no
me your
evidence.
truth.
I don't like this.
I went to see Crying Judge. He told me that Carmelina carved a lump of his flesh off.
I have a bad
I believe she
feeling
went through the
about
seal.
this. It is
Show me your truth.
No, that's not what I want. Nope. Nope. Hold on. I thought. Okay, no, I'm gonna say it's Demon Agate because that's not what I meant. Okay, we're back. So it is Demon Agate. He did. We have to take this literally. He did breach the fourth holy seal.
Crime cannot hide.
I believe Demon Agate got through the seal.
Show me your truth.
Don't test
Demon Agate had a
me.
strange piece of flesh fused to his body. Just looking at it overwhelmed me with a feeling of cosmic dread.
Got it.
I went to see Crying Grudge. He told me that Carmelina carved a lump of his flesh off.
Crime
I
cannot
believe she
hide.
fused the flesh to Demon Agate, creating a killer that could pass through the fourth seal.
Show me your truth.
We have already found Demon Agate is guilty of going through the third seal. To complete his mission, he would have had to have breached the fourth seal as well.
Show me your truth.
That's all I need. Bizarre truth. A truth is revealed. We have already have a confession from the Daybreaks. They went through all the seals 2 days ago. Bizarre truths. Dangerous facts. The fear of mystery.
The court finds Sam
Guilty for his confessed involvement 2 days ago. Okay. So, both of them have been convicted. Lady Love Dice, while you're in here, you do not have access to the phone, so let's save.
Getting saved.
The mystery of the dead killer demon. Demonic invasions occurred in most islands, and the marshals hunt the demons. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? Lady Love Dice, you have a case file about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truth in play grow bizarre, like an old tree grows gnarled. Gnarled? A killer demon? What killer
I have
demon?
a bad
I
feeling
found a
about
dead
this.
killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. A killer demon in the council penthouse? What was it doing there? It has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fukata bullet that came from Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head.
Paradise feels
Anything to do with your cargo, Lydia?
wrong.
Black security
Got
crate?
it.
Yep. That's it. It really contained a killer demon? Looks like it.
Crime
That makes
cannot
witness
hide.
guilty. Working in the light of the gods make me guilty of nothing. You need to prove any accusation in court. He's right, Love Dies. The dark deductions of the dead demon's destruction. The dark deductions of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. Okay. What the hell is going down there? What the hell is going on inside the count? I mean, we have more than enough to prove it was you, witness.
Crime is repulsive.
The righteous man transgressed. Witness is the origin of the killer demon. Laughable. I am a holy man, not a sinner. I found the killer demon along with the demonic containment crate in the penthouse. A demonic containment crate? It is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons a demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles all over, covered in holy words. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the
Show
council.
me your truth.
Present your evidence. Okay.
Crime is repulsive.
There's a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood vial. This is an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone has planted that
I
evidence.
have a bad feeling about
That lab
this.
has the same crates as the one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain a heretical accusation. How could I have done that?
Show me your truth.
Is this a fact?
Carmelina confessed to me
Or
that
a
Witness
treat.
maintained a secret demonology lab on the island in an abandoned bunker. Lies, lies, lies. This is the persecution of the holy.
Show me your truth.
Is this a fact?
Last night at midnight, Witness
a
made
treat.
a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the
I
penthouse.
have a bad
The receiver was
feeling
designed to
about
open the
this.
crate when it received a call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council. She was definitely told to do this by her father. There is a ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are
When
abominations.
love dies,
Why not explain how
all
the
that
phone number you
remains
dialed
are the facts.
matches the receiver? I can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone on a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment.
Show me your
Lies.
truth.
Crime is repulsive.
We have the testimony of Lydia and Sam.
This island is
People who
full
face
of
the death
sin.
sentence and have nothing to lose.
Blasphemy!
They can say whatever they want. There is... Oh, they didn't capitalize that. There is no consequence when you stand over the precipice of execution. He's right,
Show
investigator.
me your truth.
I have nothing to present. That should do fucking enough.
The court finds
Witness
witness to
guilty.
the end. Guilty.
You have overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now?
Endless
Such is the
heresy
burden
on
of
this
a martyr.
island.
You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy
Surely
purpose.
this is
We have
a
all
joke.
strayed from the path, and the gods
When
weep.
love dies,
hope they weep for
all
you as
that
well.
remains
What was
are
the play here?
facts.
The killer demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security gate was hidden in the room. When the killer demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. That sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council. Just the presence of the killer demon would be enough to scare the council. A dreadful truth. Interesting. So the killer demon isn't related to Diamonagate. It was meant to scare them into listening to witnesses' plans, I guess? Of like focusing more on the gods, caring more about the demons. But then and then they killed the demon at some point, and then Diamonagate came in, and he was killed, but finished off. I don't know. Let's save.
Game saved.
Okay. The crime to end all crimes. Last night, the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? The crime to end all crimes. The murder in the night. The paradise killer. Who killed the council? The truth is aged like a fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so that we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Show us the ultimate truth. Well, it's Killer Demon. A blood smear at the scene doesn't match any of the council members. A knife covered in the council's blood found on Diamonagate's corpse. I think it was on the head. Perfect knife-like claws covered in the victim's blood. I mean, I don't know who killed him. The bullet in the wall is a Fukada round. It matches Diamonagate's. I mean, he did say he killed him. I don't know if the killer demon. I mean, it's a perfect blade with. I mean, it is covered in council blood. It has to be, right? How
The
many
facts
did
and
the
the truth are
demon
not the
kill?
same.
Did the demon kill anyone? Diamonagate is the paradise killer.
Show me your truth.
Before he killed himself, Diamonagate told me he killed the council. He was given this mission by his mother, Carmelina. She engineered a killer. His room was bare besides knife combat training.
How dare you?
These trials are over. This is a big lie. No, what is it? Diamonagate confessed everything. I'm just gonna call him
Show
that.
me your truth.
Present your evidence.
The facts and the truth
Found a knife covered in
are
the
not the
council's blood
same.
on Diamonagate's corpse. If he didn't kill the council, the only way he could have gotten that knife is if someone had taken it to the penthouse and splashed blood on it before taking it to him. That is extremely unlikely.
Show me your truth.
Paradise feels
Dion
wrong.
Nagate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Montserrat and left blood splatter in the penthouse. This proves that he got through the seals. Later, Montserrat shot him. Presumably in self-defense, Dion Nagate attacked as the Council of Meditation finished. Montserrat was attacked, but as he fired his gun, wounding Dion Nagate. Montserrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations of this seems to be carrying a weapon. I believe leader Montserrat was the most awake while the others are still coming around from their meditation. Dion Nagate got to him, but as he was attacked, Montserrat shot. Dion Nagate fled after the bullet went through.
Show me your truth.
Don't test me.
Dion Nagate fled bleeding. His blood is outside the penthouse. He created a trans-dimensional corridor and escaped back to his lair, where I found him bleeding out. He had to have gone through the seals to get into the penthouse. Dion Nagate inherited his mother's power to create corridors. He's sloppy, but he can do it. He stumbled out of the penthouse and created a corridor to escape with. He was bleeding badly, and his blood trailed his route home. I believe you need to know the start and end points of a corridor when you create one. Carmelina couldn't create a corridor to the penthouse because of the interior of the council building is a closely guarded secret. I don't think Carmelina knew Dion Nagate could create corridors. He was supposed to die in the locked room at the end of the island. Her plan was solid except for 2 wildcards. Dion Nagate's ability and my return from exile.
Show me your truth.
I don't.
We know
like
he breached the
this.
4th Holy Seal. I'm fairly certain he didn't just turn around and go home after making it to the entrance of the penthouse.
Show me your truth.
I mean, that's all I need, right?
The court finds Dion Nagate guilty.
Dion Nagate. I don't like Dion Nagate. I think Dion Nagate is much cooler than Dion Nagate. I don't know. Diamond Gate. The tendrils of conspiracy snake around us. Starlight has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hidden within. Review the evidence, investigator. What? Review the evidence and prepare to speak with the judge. So Carmelina's alibi was designed to look watertight. She was with Witness the whole night. However, she knew Witness stepped out on his balcony to take calls. When he did, she slipped out using a transdimensional corridor and delivered Dion Nagate to the council building. So that's the son. He was found with a murder weapon covered in the blood. He'd been hiding in transdimensional corridors. The father would Carmelina likely knew that Isaac Kiwami had fathered Henry as an illegitimate child. This gave Carmelina a way of having a son with council blood that should be she. Under Carmelina's orders, Yuri took the key to the 2nd Holy Seal from KHX. Carmelina killed Grace Bloodlines to scapegoat Henry as a murderer. Yuri accessed the forbidden demonology grimoires and supplied them to Henry, leading him down the path to possession. Yuri admitted to being recruited by Carmelina. In return to his help, he would gain a council seat. Henry's movements is a lie. Akiko faked Henry's escape. Akiko admitted to being recruited with Carmelina, and the fake sigils. Yep, okay. Here we go. Can you explain this conspiracy? Can you refine a truth from the ore
Don't
crime?
test me.
I believe that Carmelina initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Crimson told me that Carmelina has put in a number of motions to join the council that have all been denied. She's a genius architect that has helped the Syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council?
When love
She knows the
dies,
25th island will be
all
perfect.
that
Is she worried
remains
she won't get
are the
credit for it?
facts. I don't.
Witness
like
testified
this.
that he's worried about Carmelina, that Carmelina has changed. Maybe she expects more reward for her craft.
Paradise feels
Carmelina had a
wrong.
secret child, Dion Nagate. She kept him hidden in transdimensional corridors that she built with her skills as the architect. Dion Nagate's father was Ais Kiwami. The council blood from his father would allow Dion Nagate to breach the bloodlock on the 3rd Holy Seal.
Is this a fact?
Carmelina
or a
presumably learned that Henry had been fathered illegitimately by Ais and had been kept a secret. That meant she could get a secret child as well.
Is this a fact?
When I found Dion
or a
Nagate,
truth?
he told me his mission had been to kill the council. He had a knife slick with blood of council members. He completed his mission. Dion Nagate would birth a new syndicate, dying for Carmelina's sins.
Paradise feels
Carmelina took a lump of flesh from the
wrong.
god Crying Grudge to get through the fourth seal. She fuses to Dion Nagate's body.
crime.
Yuri
cannot
confessed to
hide.
being recruited by Carmelina.
Crime is
Yuri got the key to the
repulsive.
second seal from KHX under orders from Carmelina. I believe Yuri helped Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology.
When love dies, all
If
that
Henry
remains
became
are
possessed
the
by a
facts.
demon, it would initiate the end of the island and allow Carmelina's plan to be put into
I
play.
have a bad
Henry's
feeling about
possession called
this.
for an exorcism.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina wanted Henry to kill Grace Bloodlines to give him a prior history of murder. When he didn't step up, Carmelina intervened and killed Grace
Don't
Grace
test
herself.
me.
A demonically possessed citizen would be the
The
perfect tool.
facts and the
Carmelina
truth
recruited
are not
Akiko
the
into her
same.
plan.
Paradise feels
Akiko
wrong.
aided her by purposely leaving Henry alone with Grace.
When love
Akiko
dies,
faked Henry's escape,
all that
putting a
remains
possible
are
killer
the
into
facts.
play.
Is this a fact?
Akiko knew the first
Or
seal
a
marshals
treat.
would be killed and switched them to protect her beloved marshals.
The facts
Carmelina's
and the
plan
truth
was
are
achieved
not
by
the
using her
same.
trans-dimensional corridors.
Got it.
Her alibi looked perfect, but she knew Witness would leave the room when he got a call.
I don't like this.
She knew Akiko would call at the right time and use that opportunity to slip out of Witness's apartment. Get Dion Nagate and deliver her killer to the council building. Do you have anything to say, Architect?
Believe what you want.
You people would have nothing if it weren't for
This
me.
is nonsense.
All these islands you drifted along on, all your tragic little lives, all given to you by me.
What?
I facilitate the syndicate. I craft your
beg
homes.
your
I have never
pardon?
been rewarded for my work. Never been on the council. Always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world. Just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. Was this worth
This
it?
is nonsense.
It would have been. You shouldn't have been called down. I'd crafted a perfect lie.
Crime is
How did you know you'd be
repulsive.
made leader during the crisis?
Craft is its own
That's
reward.
the irony. I didn't. I didn't expect Justice Incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the play on the next
It is
island?
cowardly
When
to
the chips are
insinuate,
down, every
investigator.
one of the syndicate is a coward and sycophant. You all want your little bits of power and for your little lives to carry on ticking by.
How dare
The
you?
next council would be scared. All seniority would be gone, and I would be the one that had crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had the
You
throne.
have no evidence.
My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for
When
you.
love dies,
The Grand
all
Marshal
that
will give you a
remains
loyal army
are
to make
the
sure of it.
Crime cannot
The plan
hide.
failed. The truth is known. You are arrogantly believing everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the holy seals and murdering the council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth. A vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. Your punishment is death. We did it, boys. Hell yeah. The Anoxian claws of conspiracy tear at the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Review the evidence. Witnesses conspiracy. Prison demon. Witness remotely unlocked the crate. Lydia received a key to the second seal via email. Yep, okay. We already know all of this. We're familiar.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe that Witness initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. Witness has become a fanatic. He has radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods.
I have a bad
He
feeling
believes the
about
syndicate has
this.
strayed from the holy mission. I believe he wanted to put the fear of gods in us. The fear of the
Got
gods in
it.
us. Montserrat was devolving into paranoia and was becoming a dictator. Witness has repeatedly voiced his opposition to Montserrat's plan for the next island. Witness took matters into his own hands.
I don't like
Carmelina
this.
told me about Witness becoming rebellious against Montserrat's plans.
I have a bad
Witness openly
feeling
rejected
about
Montserrat's plan to wipe certain events from history and tighten his grip over the syndicate members.
this. Crime cannot
Witness
hide.
has become obsessed with the idea of a cleansing tide of demons. Like the ancient Great Flood, he wants the syndicate to be forced to start again.
The facts and the
The
truth
key to Witness's
are
plan
not the
was planting a
same.
killer demon inside the council penthouse. The demon would kill the council and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic containment crate that had been hidden in the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start its attack. but I doubt that I was able to kill anyone in there. It was Montserrat was too concerned. Yeah, is Diana Nagate like strong enough to kill that many council members after already being attacked by the demon? I don't know. I mean, I guess so, because like the knife had the blood of all those council members on it, but still, it seems so odd. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the Dead Zone. He imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it. Witness recruited Lydia and Sam into the conspiracy by promising to let them leave the syndicate on the next island. Two ex-assassins are like perfect tools. Witness got the demon containment crate into the council building by using Lydia. She rappelled down from the roof of the penthouse and took it in through the maintenance crate. Lydia went through the second seal on Witness's behalf.
Paradise feels
Lydia and Sam
wrong.
worked together to get the demonic crate through the seals and into the penthouse a few days before the murder. The plan isn't foolproof. There were too many variables. Pinning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything else. Put the fear of the gods into the council to enact change. You used the killer demon as a messenger of angry gods to reshape the syndicate. The plan didn't have to be perfect to get what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truths, this is one of the worst. Why Witness? I am surrounded by sin and heresy. You are all focused on the islands and your own little ambitions. What about the gods? What about our holy mission? All but one of the pyramids sit empty, and we have existed for millennia. We are an embarrassment to the gods. The syndicate needed
I
rebuilding,
don't
and you
like
would be the
this.
one to do it. The who is irrelevant. More importantly is why and how. Re-establish the priority in our faith. Resume our holy mission. Bathe in the radiance of our gods. I must die a martyr. I tried. I really tried to do the work of our astral lords. I wasn't enough though. Sin on this island was too great. I hope heaven is everything you want it to be. Witness to the end, you are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. Parlor of Justice has played host to the truth of the investigator. Were the truth as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and will execute justice. Finish the trials. Oh yeah. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. The verdict is execute. Oh shit. We fucking murked her ass like instantly. We didn't even get to say bye. Architect Carmelina. The verdict is execute. Holy shit, we're just killing everyone. The verdict is release. Hell yeah. Dr. Doomjazz. The verdict is release. The accused Henry Division. The verdict is release. The fairy woman Lydia Daybreak. The verdict is execute. I'm sorry, Lydia. But it is true, you did. I wish I didn't kind of uncover that. She was kind of unwilling. Like, she didn't know what was going on, but she did do it. Sam Daybreak. The verdict is. I mean, did do it as well. Executed. Witness to the end. The verdict is execute. Secretary Yuri Knight. The verdict is execute. Fucking murking so many people. The unforgiving Spectre. One last kiss. The verdict is release. The hidden killer Diana Nagate. The verdict is. I mean, he's already dead, right? The bizarre killer demon. The verdict is release. I mean, I guess he didn't kill anyone, really. You have proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime to end all crimes. He was nothing more than a pawn in a dreadful game of murder and secrecy. You have earned the title of Grand Investigator. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 awaits us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truths, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? The courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator, Lady Lovedeyes, I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those you deem guilty. Execution or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interests of Perfect
Time
25.
to breathe life back
Thank
into
you, Judge. It will
paradise.
be my honor to execute justice. When you're ready to wave goodbye to Island 24, do so from the rear view mirror in Lydia's car. The car will take you to the Paradise Gates at Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. We did it. Hell yeah. Well, that's good, right? Those of you which have not been found guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. A marshal shall take Henry back to his cell. Marshals will clear away the executed. They will not be remembered. You will not be honored. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island sequence. Do we get to see these people now? She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. We are on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved is in a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. It's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Lovedeyes we're talking about. Alright. Wow. We work together. This is an unrealistic crime and affects every society. You were right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. The truth will always be an investigator and judge. Alright, let's go, I guess. I mean, I guess we go to Lydia's car, right? Oh, we don't even have blood crystals. We can't even go to Lydia's car quickly. We have to take the fucking... Oh, well, I guess it doesn't... It's fine. This is our last romp, right? Man, I can't believe I had to... I utilized all of my blood crystals. I'm getting close. I'm almost there. But there's definitely not a lot of members left in the Syndicate. They're like... almost all gone. Scary. I mean, is he just like hanging out there still? What's gonna happen to him? We're just gonna leave him there? That seems kind of fucked, don't it? Fucked donut. But I think I'm good with the island. I mean, I wonder if Shinji will say anything before I leave. What if I'm missing something? Like, what if... I mean, that must be like the full story, right? Did I miss something? With Lydia gone, I guess I need to drive out of here. Is it time to go? Yeah. Wait, hold on, wait. Let's just save. Just in case.
Getting saved.
Leave Paradise. Time to get out of here. Closing Island Sequence 24 applications. Ready for Island Sequence 25. Perfect 25 awaits. A new island, a new council. The Syndicate has been changed forever. Facts and truths. Truth and facts. Paradise needed saving. Was it worth it? Was it saved?
I'm glad to
I
be back.
breathed life back into Paradise. Time for Perfect 25. So I really think you could have like gone with any... killed basically anyone. You could have like presented the truth for like other people. Like I potentially could have like covered for Sam and Lydia, but I felt like the truth was more important. Like they did, but they didn't really know. mean, I didn't just uncover the facts. That's all I did, but it wasn't really their fault. They didn't know what they were doing. They were just kind of like literally doing work that they were told to do, and then they did do this stuff. And I mean, breaking the locks, that really shouldn't be allowed. Like, that's against the law. They knew something was up, and they just went along with it. Alright, Shinji. I'm gonna miss Little Dice. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. I wonder if her truths were right. I guess I'll never know. El Perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die. There we go. Paradise Killer. Kaizen Gameworks. Huh. Do I have to watch this? Yep. I love it when I can't get past. Oh, you have to watch this. Oh, is this like this a version of lyrics? That's very anime of them. To have a song that's like kind of like the refrain, like the main like theme song of. Oh, that's good. I just want to enjoy the song. Treasure Hunters, man. But yeah, like I was saying, it's very anime to like have this like theme song that's like just the instrumentals, and then right at the end play it with lyrics. I mean, I like it. I always fucking like it. I think it's like a good, like, it always works. Oh shit. R.I.P. guys. That wasn't too long. No credits. Ah. Hey, thank you. The Way of Blood Bar. So that's how it ended. Weird turn of events. Strangest paradise yet. Is this paradise safe? Of course it isn't. This is the syndicate we're talking about. Will we need her again? We always will. She's the only one who can save paradise. Wonder if that means they're gonna try and make a sequel. Their love cannot be defeated. Oh, they got fucking murked, so I think it did. Huh. That was a weird, like, ending scene. I mean, like, they were killed. They were fucking killed. Executed. Yeah, no, I think this game overall was interesting. It felt like more of a concept than an actual game. I did like the detecting stuff, but I felt like some puzzles were just too obscure. But it's hard to make something like that works for everyone. You know what I mean? Because some people will find stuff, some people will be like, I can never find that. But I do like the fact that you could just start the trial at any time. You don't need to get all the clues. Like, I got all the clues because I wanted to know the whole story, but you don't have to. If you're completely stuck and you don't want to look up the guide, you can just be like, fuck it. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make my case, and see what I do. it kind of felt like they wanted to do a sequel, but honestly, I don't think they should ever do a sequel. I think the story for it is so weird that it should only be in one story. Like, they shouldn't make, you know, anything more of this. Whatever they do next, it should be completely different. Maybe more detective shit. I think this is a good trial of like exploring stuff, but yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of amateur shit, like with some of the fucking like spelling mistakes everywhere, and I wasn't a big fan of that. I mean, maybe this wasn't originally like. Look at this. This is a shitty menu. Let's be honest. But you know what? I liked it for what it was, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be playing some more games hopefully sometime soon, but until then, well, see you later.